My name is DougLehmann. I'm a professor at Miami Business School, and this is my story. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I lived there pretty much my whole life. I did my undergraduate in economics and statistics. I went to the University of Missouri. At that point, I kind of started thinking about what I wanted to do for graduate school. I really had no idea where I wanted to go. I applied all over the country. I ended up at the University of Michigan, where I did a PhD in biostatistics. Academia was not something that I thought about early on. When I was going through undergrad, I was economics, and I was like full on. I wanted econ. I envisioned myself going and working for maybe like the Federal Reserve, doing some sort of economic research in that area. Somewhere in my senior year, pretty much everybody in economics double majored in statistics, because you had to take so many courses. You took one more and you got another major. So statistics was always there in my curriculum. We had a capstone course in statistics where they brought in a lot of guest speakers who were statisticians in various industries. And what struck me was they all kind of had the same skill set. The math and the statistics is kind of the same, but they all worked in very different areas. And I kind of realized if I had those skills, I could take them and do whatever I want. I could jump around between industries. I would never be stuck in one area. And that seemed very interesting to me. Most of my work here revolves around my duty as I co-direct the MS in Business Analytics. So with that, there's a lot of course development, curriculum development, and then a lot of stuff on the sort of advising side, helping to recruit students, helping to make sure they're selecting the right courses, getting through, and then ultimately helping those students find jobs in the end. So a major component of our MS in Business Analytics is sort of a practicum or an internship course. The students have to, in order to graduate, they need to complete either an internship or a capstone project. And there's a lot of work involved in finding the companies that are willing to do these things. So there's a lot of outreach, a lot of networking, trying to bring companies in to offer students these projects and these sort of capstone engagements. And that's, the bulk of my time is spent between that. Analytics as a field is really broad. You have people more on the business end of the spectrum, then you have people way over on the technical end that are more almost like computer scientists. So we field students with a very diverse set of backgrounds. You have people coming from your STEM majors, engineering, computer science, math, statistics, and then you have your traditional business undergrads, and they're all kind of mixed into the same thing, learning these analytic tools, and they're all going to go in very different directions with it. Companies are realizing they can gain small competitive advantages turning towards analytics and data-driven decision-making, and you can't be the company that's not doing it, right? So if you're in an industry where it hasn't been adopted yet, somebody's going to adopt it and then they're going to kind of jump out in front. You don't want to be behind. So I think everybody is turning to that. Everybody's collecting data, it's there. Let's make sense of it and make some use of it. If you're set on furthering your education in analytics, data science, look at all the programs, compare all of the curriculum, make sure it matches up with what you're looking for. If you look at ours, I think that ours is it's technical, it's made to give you the skills to go out and get a job. It's very flexible, so we tweak our curriculum up or down. We make modifications every year based on feedback from employers when they come to interview our students. If they were lacking in a particular area, if they were really good in a certain area, if there's a new tool that students don't know about that we need to get into the curriculum, we're very fast. We'll get that in the next year. If we need it this year, we'll do a workshop. So the curriculum is very solid. You get a lot of support. As I said, we're all kind of a family here. We want to see you succeed. There's a lot of people doing a lot of work on making sure that you're getting out there and landing that first job so that you kind of really get your foot in the door in analytics and then kind of take your career in the direction that you want to go.